We're trying to make way more videos in the upcoming year. So this is the first of what will be a series. And while we're shooting all that stuff and getting it all ready for you guys, I found some old footage from a really cool road trip that we took around Ecuador. It was just one day, but it was from basically the biggest city to the second biggest city, roughly, or two of the major cities, Quito to Guayaquil. And since we were there a few years ago, things there have sort of deteriorated a bit, it seems. And people are literally now calling it a narco state, where, you know, the government and these drug cartels or gangs or whatever are sort of like running these parallel versions of the country and kind of terrorizing the population. So basically it just sounds like it's gone from being one of the most stable countries in South America to becoming one that is much more unstable. At least that's what we're reading about. It's just a reminder to me, at the very least, that you shouldn't take trips for granted, or the fact that you can go to a place for granted, because you don't know how long the security and stability will last in a place. Everything's temporary. So we got to kind of just go and putz around and freely move around the country, and kind of unclear if you can still do that. So anyway, we took a fun video. We thought that you guys might like it, so check it out. We're about to have a drive from Quito to Guayaquil, which is like, you change ecosystems like 20 times, so I thought it would be a sick drive to do. Our driver doesn't speak any English, and he's bringing his wife, which we don't understand fully what's going on with that, but we're excited to meet them. Hopefully the English, Spanish barrier won't be too big of a deal. Translator app's been pretty good. Our Spanish has been improving, so we'll see. Buenos días.
Veronica, Christian.
Awesome. ¿Cómo están? So dude, we started our drive, and I'm excited to try to do some Spanish small talk. We're gonna see how it goes. Mauro, ¿es tu amigo?
Sí, es un conocidito.
Sí. Es un tío simpático.
Ah.
Sí. ¿Qué tal si les gustó Quito?
Sí, sí, me gusta.
¿Cuántos días ya están aquí?
4 días, 3 días, right?
Ah, ya.
Sí.
Ya se han ido todas las iglesias, todo.
Sí, sí.
Ah, ya.
But communicating very quickly became more complicated. Thank God for translation technology.
We're using the same thing. We're both bumbling through the Apple translation app. It's tough, dude. It's tough. This is the most time I've ever spent with people who I straight up cannot communicate with. It's like not that as stressful as you might think. It's like fine. We kind of both accept. We like try to say stuff to each other and then just like laugh because it's just impossible. And it's not that bad. So don't be stressed about that, I guess, if you're ever gonna try it out.
We hired this lovely couple just to drive us, but since they were friends with our tour guide from the day before, he either told them or they just assumed that they needed to show us stuff, which we were ultimately down for. We stopped to see some pretty nature and some other random cool stuff.
What? I don't know what you're saying, sorry.
And eventually, at one of the highlights, the first Spanish church in Ecuador from the 16th century.
¿Vamos nomás o vamos a la laguna?
Vamos a la laguna, or what's the other thing? Sorry.
Aquí.
Oh yeah.
Aquí cerca.
Yeah, we can go. We can keep going.
As we progressed in our journey, we started to see some palm trees, some banana stands, dense greenery. We were not in Kansas anymore.
Dude, 20 minutes ago we were in the mountains and now we're in the rainforest. Ecuador is like insane like this. We found sort of like the first rest stop type of spot. Just kind of like looks like the place you stop because there's nowhere else to stop. We're about to have a fire lunch. The couple that we're with is so cute. They've turned this into sort of like their little outing. We've noticed she's told us that this is the first time she's been to a lot of these places too.
Yo también primera vez aquí.
Oh, cool. First time?
¿Mande?
Oh, see, cool.
Primera vez.
Oh, dude, that's so cute. They're making me want to be married now. Like, they're having the best little time. They're turning it into a little trip. I'm gonna go offer to take a pic of them. You guys want me to take it? Man, popping music, it's about to be dope. Yeah, of course, of course.
Otro país.
No, yeah, Estados Unidos after, going right back, yeah. The good thing about this is that small talk lasts way longer because you have to fucking write it out. Antes de esto, establamos en Panamá.
Ah, en Panamá.
Un día. 7 out of 10. I'm cheating though. And you know, it's taken us like 20 minutes to get to like, do you have girlfriends? Are you married? Are you single? Did you go to any other countries? Why aren't your girlfriends here? They're like, they don't like it? I'm like, no, they like it, I think. I mean, they've never been here.
We would finish this delicious meal and then head back on the road for the final leg of the trip.
Hoy pienso en qué pasó y cómo me afectó las horas que pasé en aquel bus. No entiendo bien por qué.
Had a great drive with our pals. I think they're gonna have a big night tonight. I think they're staying in town and they were holding hands, they were flirting. But good to be here, we're gonna be here one night. Buenos dias. First of all, tell me this doesn't look like LA. It's like very early morning LA vibes. No one has gone to work yet. No one is going to work. I mean, it really is crazy how similar the vibe is with the single level retail and like the 2-level apartment buildings. So it's funny, we booked this hotel, it's not that expensive. It's like $60 for a room. And we get here and like, you can't even really see the label of the hotel. It's just kind of like tiny right up there. And it sort of looks like a fortress for some reason. And you're like, it's unclear what you're getting yourself into. But then you walk through the doors and it's so sick. Fucking sick. Luxva Hotel. Just like very chill. Buenos días. Pool, jacuzzi, fucking ping pong table, tennis court. Which, have you ever seen a tennis court? Like one mini tennis court at a hotel? It's random, right? Apparently it's called soccer tennis, which now makes sense given sort of like the layout of it. It's just a full setup. The boys are killing it. Big come up for the squad. Ah! Waiting for some bar patrons. Slow this time of year. Ah, come on, cut it out. It's vibes, right? And there's one other family here with us, I think. They were sitting out back, chilling. Like they ordered DoorDash. They were sitting at the table, listening to music with their kid. It was fun, dude. There's a lot of compelling evidence that marriage is fun from this trip, especially from yesterday. The theme is happy marriage. The drive was definitely worth it. And our pals, it was just so lovely watching them fall in love all over again. They gave us the full scoop. Married married for 10 years, 2 kids. One is 7, one is 3. They asked us if we were related, we said no. They asked if we were married, we said no. They asked us if we had children, we said no. And then we looked at each other and we're like, what are we doing with our lives here? But as they say in Guayaquil, like and subscribe. Also, can we talk about my shoes for a second? This is annoying. So I have these shoes. I love these shoes. They're amazing. 3 separate occasions since I've had them a couple months. People are like, what the fuck are those little shoes? Like, what do you mean little shoes? Like, do these just look like little shoes to you? Is there anything wrong with these shoes? My girlfriend, this girl, Allie Hall, she's like, what are these little shoes? And then a couple other people too, they just shit on me every time I wear them. I don't understand why. I think they're great.